Hi, everyone. Welcome to Mermaid Radio. You are listening to the next 2 weeks' Universal Energy Reading using the 16 Cowrie and the Veve prophecy cards. I am Mami Olufunke. Greetings, everyone. I did want to please forgive me. I apologize to all the fathers. I meant to say Happy Father's Day 2 weeks ago, but I had it in my notes and I didn't remember. So I'm saying it now. Happy belated Father's Day to all the fathers who tune in. Ashe. So this week's message for everyone is design dreams to inspire your best. That's what we need to think of as we listen to this reading. That we need to design dreams to inspire our best. The universal energy reading for the planet over the next 2 weeks sees 10 Cowrie and Shun Ogun in the Veve prophecy cards. So here, the planet Earth Mother is feeling regret for trusting us to follow through on what we are supposed to be doing for the world. We're not really following through, and it's not everybody. It's just those people in a position to spend money to change the face of the world. Right now, we have changed it enough where maybe the infrastructure might need some adjustments and fortifying, but we don't have to build really a lot more. I don't know that Earth Mother can take it. She is willing to cry, and in her crying, she shakes. So we have to really try to use the norms of this world. What's normal, what's good. Right now, we have given away as much as we can, taken away as much as we can, and let the world sustain itself and be fruitful and helpful to us as we navigate our way. Excuse me. It says that we should not be so grasping and greedy where we are going to suffer regret. We can't normalize being regretful. We have to understand that regret is not a good thing. It's not normal. It's not healthy. It really hurts us in a lot of ways. And so that we must do the right thing so that regret is not necessary. Ashe. The universal energy reading for the people over this next 2 weeks sees 4 Cowrie on the mat and Lingla Su Shango in the Veve prophecy card. So here, people, we are spinning our wheels. We are expecting things from other people, and we might not be able to get it. So what we have to do is relax in what it is we can get done. Kind of stay on our road, to use foreign methods. Now, something new and untried and untrue. We have to really avoid those things right now, because we can be approaching people inappropriately and find out that we can lose our way. So we have to be careful with that. Let's stick to what we know, stick to what's good, and then maybe we can see a profit from the ventures that we are undertaking at this time. Ashe. The universal energy reading for love over the next 2 weeks sees a wonderful 8 Cowrie on the mat. But then Izan Oyeko in the Veve prophecy cards. So here we have a plan with our loved ones, family, and we have a plan and we need to follow it. Because if we find that we are thinking that we can get away with something, or it's not important, we made that agreement so long ago, that you can find yourself in a lack of resources, someone whom you need really badly to help you overcome difficulties or make it through and see, a final success in a venture, in your marriage, in a business that you're doing together. You don't want to see a failure of resources because the person pulls out on you. So although we have a Cowrie, we can see losses if we're not careful, if we try to bring new methods to bear and the person feels like you're approaching them inappropriately. We could find people back up on us. So be careful. Remember your love. Ashe. The universal energy reading for money over the next 2 weeks sees 6 Cowrie on the mat as Shu Shango in the Veve prophecy cards. So where our money is concerned, we have contracts that we need to uphold. We need to, make sure that, we're honest and upright in our dealings. We're also having a problem of feeling insecure about the contracts we've made, about the agreements we've made. We feel insecure and we're not sure that the people that we made these deals with find us worthy. And so we tend to be haughty and unkind. We say mean things and we look creepy. So now people might want to pull out on us. So we have to really, we don't want to end up in court over investments and promises and proposals. So realize you are worthy to the project. You are worthy to see a profit. You are worthy to come out successful and on top. So stick with it. Be calm. Do your self affirmations and your chants and your meditations. Relax so that you can come to a good conclusion with your money. Ashe. The universal energy reading in career sees 10 Cowrie on the mat as Shu Olokun in the Veve prophecy cards. So here 10 Cowrie says that we tend to want to cry over spilled milk, where we think we're not making enough money, where we think people don't love us, where people are coming to you inappropriately with they want to change something, or they want to try something new and maybe you don't want to. That you have to realize that in your career, that is business between you and that person, or you and this group of people in a meeting. It might be private, secret, stuff that you have signed an NDA on. You're in a group of people. If it's a team effort, or even if it's your own personal business, don't cry over spilled milk. Don't tell people that are not part of the deal any of it. Okay, keep it to yourself. Keep it to you and your group, your team. Let difficulties, what you see here, what you say here, when you leave here, let it stay here. Don't go out telling anything. Not this next 2 weeks, really not ever, but especially in the next 2 weeks. Ashe. The universal energy reading for health and well-being sees 6 Cowrie on the mat, Azaka Orumila in the Veve prophecy card. So here, this reading talks about liquidation. It talks about selling off holdings and releasing clutter. So if you have too much items, maybe you need to sell some things, give some things away if you can. If you have a business and you need to raise capital, then you have to sell, or you are stuck in this clutter. 6 Cowrie says make sure that it's a legal deal, that you can sell off the things that you're selling off. So with the releasing of clutter, I was going to say even, I'm going to go back. With the releasing of clutter, I want to say that even trimming overgrown plants, can help you feel more comfortable in your surroundings. Yes, release clutter. And I wanted to say that everyone should go to my website, mermaidbotanica.com, and buy something so that I can release some clutter. I thank you. Ashe. The universal energy reading for spiritual development over the next 2 weeks sees 5 Cowrie on the mat and Osayen Azaka in the Veve prophecy card. So here we have Oshun, the goddess of gathering, sweetness, love, showing off, art and artful developments, parties. And we have using Oshun as a focal point in our consecration, where we dedicate a person as an initiation. Most likely they will be Oshun initiations, a lot of them happening. And a place, maybe you will open up an art center or some kind of artful development, or an icon for sacred use and purpose. So it's time for us to realize that we need to continue in our gatherings and drumming and dancing for the Orisha. And in this case, it's Oshun. Ashe. So I have an extra added reading I did about a word that I learned. It's the concept, I understood it always, but as I'm thinking about things, I came into the word anthropocentric or an anthropocentrism. So I asked the question, what is this? What is the concept anthropocentrism doing to us? Doing to us as a human family. So I get 11 Cowrie on the mat and Azaka Maza in the Veve prophecy cards. 11 Cowries is nervousness about the head, nervousness about the planet, nervousness about all the people. Nobody's sure if they're safe. Nobody's sure if we care about one another. Nobody is sure of their place on the planet because we're just not practicing. We're not practicing good practices of love between people and one another. We're not respecting the foundation, the planet itself, and so that we have traveled into exhaustion. We have traveled into exhaustion because we have used up so much resources from the planet and we don't see new opportunities on the horizon. And so we have reduced our opportunities, we have reduced our resources, and in some case, we have finished them. There are people who are not coming back to this world. They left with great information. The Tasmanian people are a whole group of people that are removed from this planet. And then we have lost species of animals. Even I see bees in my neighborhood again. Oh, excuse me. I see bees in my neighborhood again that I didn't see for quite some time. And I don't know what happened to all the bees, but luckily I see some returning, and hopefully, they can keep the pollination going, because without the bees and these little hummingbirds and all these birds that run from flower to flower, we are going to be in trouble because there is no artificial system that can take care of that business. And so we have to really beware of what we're doing. We are not the center of, human beings are not the center of what's good in this world. We have relationships with everything on the planet, the plants, the animals, the insects, the birds, the fish, and we need to respect those relationships and make sure that we live and thrive so that they can live and thrive, because without them, there is no us. So, and it's not them like they're far away, it's them like they move differently in the world than we do. And so, but we still need to respect them and honor them. Earth Mother, each other. And so that's how I see Azaka is the foundation of the world. Azaka is and it's land divided. It's not, so the land is divided now. We have states, cities, townships, countries, you know, continents divided by water. So we have all these divisions, but the divisions is just to make the situation manageable. It's not because it's actually making one place better than another or more beautiful than another, more anything than another. So we have to realize that the planet is tired and the animals are tired. They're afraid. They don't know. A lot, you see lions up on people's laps being pet like kittens, which is like scary to me, but what are they going to do? They either have to adapt or die. It's not, so if you can see a lion male with a full mane on somebody's lap being petted like a kitten, it's serious. And we need to pay attention because that's not their place in the world. That is just not their place. They hunt, they usually eat warm-blooded animals like us, and they keep the ecosystems across Africa, across, I don't know about lions, but tigers in Asia. They keep the ecosystem balanced so that you will not have a horde of gazelles running through your township, tearing up everything, or too many hippopotamuses just at the watering hole. You can't even get in edgewise, to feed, get some drink for your family. And so we need these animals in their place, and we have to share this world. We have to appreciate that we share a world, put a human face on everything on the planet. We need some things in their place, doing their job, so that we can be sure to survive, comfortable. Let species live so that they can bring us the information, be it medicine that the land needs to be. Like even the burning of those trees out in California, I can't stress that enough. They need to burn. And I'm sorry if you built a $26 million home under those trees. But the only reason that all of those people were silenced is because they told you, don't build here because it's going to burn every year, every 5 years, every 10 years, every 15, 20 years. That means by the time your kid needs to live in the house and you're ready to go off and build another one, then the whole forest around it has to burn, and your children lose the home, God forbid, and any more than that, and so we gotta wake up. That reading about this word I found, I was like, what do you mean we're the center of the world? The world is the center of us, really. We have to take care of it. We cannot let it dry up. We cannot let it, we can't let the oceans dry up. We can't let them, we don't want them to. I mean, we can't stop them if they decide to come up on the land and stand over the Empire State Building, stand over the pyramids, stand over, it's not like they can't do it. It's just they haven't done it. But one time water used to be all over this place. There's very few places that had land at one time. And so we have to be respectful and honor our agreement with Earth Mother to mind our place, care for her as she cares for us, pray and give thanks. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about that now. This has been Mami Olufunke's Universal Energy Reading. I thank you for joining me this week. I'm thankful to my 782, 3, 4 subscribers. I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for tuning in when you do and watching and listening. Hopefully you're learning something. So this week, I believe it's Oshun needs to be worshipped. I'll see you soon again. Odabo.